Here are Hollywood's most beautiful and unforgettable leading ladies of the 1980s, then and now. First up is the unmistakable 1980s beauty Brooke Shields. Brooke, born in New York City in 1965, began her rule at 12 when she scandalized a nation with her role in Pretty Baby. However, it was her roles in The Blue Lagoon and Endless Love that really established her there as a teen idol. Brooke also became a fashion icon and also an actress. Think back to that masterpiece of a Calvin Klein jeans ad. "Nothing comes between me and my Calvins." That was her. In 2025, Brooke continues to inspire as a best-selling author, mental health advocate, and host of her own podcast, where she discusses wellness and empowerment. As Brooke did with education outside of being an actress, Michelle Pfeiffer herself participated in pageants before she became an actress. Michelle started off in beauty pageants and served as Hollywood's most respected actress, born in Santa Ana, California in 1958. Her talent was seen greatly in Scarface, in The Fabulous Baker Boys, and as Catwoman in Batman Returns. The scene where she sings on the piano in The Fabulous Baker Boys was simply iconic. Michelle's beauty and talent marked her as an 80s standout star, and she remains a drawing card today. In 2025, Michelle is producing and starring in a critically acclaimed limited series about women's empowerment while also advocating for environmental causes. Remember Daryl Hannah, the actress who left the audience mesmerized with her elegant beauty and roles? Daryl was a pretty and lovely beauty in the 80s. Daryl Hannah was born on July 31st, 1960 in Chicago, and is most famous for her roles as the mermaid Madison in Splash and as the replicant Pris in Blade Runner. Daryl was more than a pretty face, though her tall, blonde, and blue-eyed look made her a natural in Hollywood. In addition, she's an environmental activist, and an environmental activist too. She encourages sustainable living and even helped found the Sustainable Biodiesel Alliance. In 2025, Daryl is leading a global initiative to promote renewable energy and sustainable agriculture, while also working on a documentary about climate change. Demi Moore followed in her footsteps by becoming a symbol of strength and glamour. Moore's name is synonymous with 80s and 90s Hollywood. Demi was born in Roswell, New Mexico in 1962 and rose to fame as a star in St. Herophilus, Elmo's Fire, and as a global superstar thanks to Ghost. She is unforgettable as she played Molly Jensen alongside Patrick Swayze. Not only was Demi one beautiful actress that possessed raw talent, but she was also one of the most sought-after actresses of the 2000s. In 2025, Moore is starring in a powerful drama series about female resilience and continues to be a vocal advocate for women's rights and mental health awareness. While Demi's career soared, Phoebe Cates was winning hearts as the ultimate girl next door. Phoebe was born in New York City in 1963 and earned teen stardom playing in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Wasn't that pool scene legendary? Legendary. Gremlins also proved that she can play comedy and horror. Saying goodbye to Hollywood to marry actor Kevin Kline, Phoebe stepped away from the spotlight to concentrate on her family, but it would be remembered for its impact on 80s cinema. In 2025, Phoebe is enjoying a quiet life in New York, occasionally appearing in indie films and supporting local arts initiatives. Phoebe left Hollywood for a more tranquil life, but Kim Basinger kept being sultry sophistication in a new way. Kim, who was born in 1953 in Georgia, transitioned from modeling to acting. She was steamy and unforgettable as the role she played in 9.5 Weeks with Mickey Rourke. She also starred in Tim Burton's Batman as Vicky Vale and became a full-fledged Hollywood A-lister. Although she was given an Academy Award for LA Confidential in the 90s, and she was certainly beautiful and talented, it was her 80s roles that made her an icon. In 2025, Kim is focusing on her passion for animal rights and is working on a memoir about her life in Hollywood and beyond. On the other hand, Leah Thompson was her girl next door charm, captivating the audience like Kim. In Back to the Future, Leah Thompson had people swooning as Lorraine Bain. Leah was born in Minnesota in 1961 as a ballet dancer who then became an actress. In teen films such as Some Kind of Wonderful, her girl next door charm helped make her a favorite. Leah's beauty and talent meant she became a fixture in the spotlight, and she is still offering up leading ladies for the camera and directing to boot. In 2025, she is directing a new coming-of-age film and continues to mentor young actors through her production company. Kathleen Turner was known for her striking presence and her voice. Like Leah, in the 80s, Kathleen Turner was right on point in her motto of sultry sophistication. Kathleen was born in Missouri in 1954 and became a film star with Body Heat and Romancing the Stone. She was unforgettable with her smoky voice and commanding presence. Kathleen was able to play femme fatale or adventure romance novelist without question. In 2025, Kathleen is teaching master classes in acting and voice performance while also working on a one-woman show about her life and career. Unlike Kathleen, Goldie Hawn had a different kind of charm, one on spring-loaded springs of laughter and warmth. Her infectious laugh and bubbly personality brought sunshine to the 80s. By the 80s, Goldie was already born in Washington, D.C. in 1945, but was a star, and films like Private Benjamin and Overboard kept her in the limelight. She was a natural beauty with comedic timing, and she was a favorite. Together with Kurt Russell, their partnership was one of all-time Hollywood love stories. In 2025, Goldie is focusing on her foundation, which promotes mindfulness and mental health in schools, and is writing a new book on happiness and resilience. While Goldie infused happiness, Farrah Fawcett, on the other hand, symbolized the bombshell of the age. Fawcett was the perfect bombshell from the 70s and into the 80s. Farrah was born in Texas in 1947 and made a star out of herself with Charlie's Angels and that notorious red swimsuit poster. An era was defined by her feathered hair and megawatt smile. Farrah was more than a beauty. She was a quality actress whose work in The Burning Bed earned her critical praise. Farrah is one of Hollywood's most iconic stars, and her legacy lives on. In 2025, Fawcett's legacy continues to inspire through a documentary about her life and contributions to Hollywood, produced by her family and close friends. Let's now talk about Meg Ryan, who was America's sweetheart in the 80s and 90s. Meg was born in 1961 in Connecticut. She had a heart for film roles in films such as When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle. During that era, she was the queen of romantic comedies, thanks to her girl-next-door beauty and her relatable charm. There is no denying that the iconic fake orgasm scene in When Harry Met Sally is one of the most memorable moments in film history. In 2025, Meg is directing and starring in a new romantic comedy, proving she's still the queen of the genre. Meanwhile, Jessica Lange gave the industry depth and elegance. Jessica was born in Minnesota in 1949 and wowed audiences with her gripping performances, for which she won her Academy Award for Tootsie. After Frances, she continued to deliver outstanding performances in movies like Sweet Dreams, leaving a reputation as one of Hollywood's most respected actresses. She was a beautiful looker and a talented actress who managed to become a darling of the film industry and is still captivating audiences. In 2025, Jessica is starring in a new Broadway play and working on a photography book showcasing her travels around the world. Finally, we've got Jane Fonda, who was a trailblazer in the 80s for Hollywood. Jane was born in New York in 1937 and proved herself a versatile actress in such films as 9 to 5 and On Golden Pond, but she was certainly a cultural icon. Her beauty, talent, and activism meant she influenced not just the entertainment industry, but also the social and political world. There is no way to overstate how much Jane has contributed to Hollywood and far beyond her, as she continues to influence to this day. In 2025, Jane is leading a global campaign for climate justice and is set to release a docu-series about her lifelong activism. Who is your favorite actress from the 80s? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Hollywood content.